Welcome everyone to the Franciscan Hermitage as we begin the first Sunday of Advent in preparation for Christmas. You know, I remember when the Vatican Council came out with their very first document. It was on the liturgy. And the very first document had to do with Advent. And it was so insightful. It made a very powerful impact on me. This season of Lent, of Advent, is a reflection of a very important part of our lives. Our lives are meaningful when we are looking forward toward something. So the anticipation is what we are celebrating. Now the Jews were anticipating the Messiah. And we Christians are looking forward to the second coming. You know, in this Advent season, we're looking forward to Christmas. And our job is to make this season meaningful, not only for us, but for the people with whom we live and work. So it becomes important that you understand that our job during this season is to make everything work for the good of everybody. Now, you know, this sense of anticipation was really accented very powerfully when we had these people who were in the concentration camps in Auschwitz. And Viktor Frankl was one of those people. And he was so adamant about giving to the world what he understood about life, that he endured everything in the concentration camp because he knew he had to give this truth to everyone. And that's what kept him alive. And when he was released, he wrote this book, Man's Search for Meaning. And the whole of that book is, we have to have something to look forward to if we're going to have meaning in our lives. There was a young man in prison with him. He survived because he had a family, and he was thinking, I must be there to take care of my wife and my children, and he survived. But the people who did not have anything to look forward to are the ones who just simply gave up and died. And you know, my dear friends, I was just thinking, you know, that young man who fell overboard on that cruise ship and was in the ocean all by himself. What do you suppose kept him alive? Looking forward to the fact that somebody is going to find him. And that's what happened. So, you know, as we enter this season, I'm going to suggest that you look at the Christmas that is coming up and ask yourself, how do I want this feast to be meaningful for me and for the people with whom I am going to celebrate this mystery. If you take your time and look with great anticipation to making this feast something very special, you will find your life will have a great deal of meaning. And you will pay attention that every day when you get up, and you've got something to look forward to doing during that day, you realize that's how we make meaning in our lives. So as we begin this season, commit yourself to looking forward to and making this the best Christmas ever for you and for your loved ones. May God bless you all. Have a wonderful week.